Wait.
Okay. So. А где карты вообще?
Нет.
On the table.
Where the ones? Just chill. Just going
Can we chill in music?
to. Yeah. 1 second. There we go. It's in the box. Cards.
I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around. Take a run, there's some rock, it's a constant. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go.
Perfect.
So I got an apartment across from the park.
Okay, player number 1.
Still I'm not feeling right. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. Here we go.
Player number 2. Player number 3. Player number 4. Player number 5.
Feel like I'm gonna puke, cause my taxes are due. Do my password begin with a 1 or a 2?
Player number 6.
Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow.
Player number 7.
Man, I'm up to something. Ooh-dee-la-dee-do, thank you all for coming. I hope you like the show. 'cause
Player
it's
number
on
8.
So ooh-dee-la-dee-do, yeah, come on, here we go, yeah.
Player number 9. Player number 10. Okay, as the night goes darker, or whatever you have to say. Okay, so now Mafia Dawn, and every Mafia wakes up.
I'ma say all the words
You've got
inside
1
my
minute.
head. I'm tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail. I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. You make me a believer, believer. Break me down, you make me a believer.
10 seconds, Mafia. Thank you. Go to sleep. Chief, you can. Thank you very much. I do that.
Send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, your spirit.
Okay, and everybody can wake up. We've got a Mafia, vicious Mafia. So we're starting with player number 1. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, I used all my good home serve material in game 1, so I'm not prepared to be player 1 again. Things are good. Things are looking really bright for 2026. Talk about behind me. That is less clear. Talk about hiking backwards. Hiking backwards. You're gonna get okay.
Your previous life, you know.
Backward. Boss man. Rolling D. I play D&D a lot. Okay, how is this different to your this? Talk about Mr. Cartier. Talk about Mr. Cartier behind me. He's sneaking up. He's not sneaking up. I like D&D pass.
That was a brilliant pass, thank you. Now, player number 2, your minute.
I think it's gonna be a fun game. I was gonna say Monday. How could you know, like Monday or whatever? So we're going D&D Monday at my place. She's gonna be the game master. Yeah. Maria, you wanna go? It's really fun. Okay. You wanna go? Well, we can spell it later. No color just yet. We're gonna wait. I nominate number 1. So
Nomination
we can do this clip.
accepted.
So next week I don't think there's gonna be. Is there gonna be? Oh, so I'm gonna miss it. Miss Mamba, I'm gonna come. So I'm gonna be packing because the next day I'm going to Peru. Woo-hoo! And then Colombia, and then I'm coming back in January. Yeah, she's gonna have her place for herself. So you let me know if she like does like a party and like raving or anything like that. Please, I'm trusting you that you're gonna have a portable with them. I
10
said,
seconds.
Miss Mamba, that I cannot read her right now. Read her, I'm so sorry. Read her right now. Do you say something? I'm so
And your
sorry.
minute ended. Player number 3, your minute.
Obviously, I'm the Dawn. Let's not go there. I nominate number 4.
Nomination accepted.
Now, you're wondering how? She hasn't even talked. Why you nominate her? There are 2 people that I'm very suspicious of. And they're the ones that are very loud in laughing, you know. And laughing is usually used to hide nervousness. Right? So the people that I'm concerned about and suspicious of is 4 and 10. Now I start with 4 because she's gonna talk, so you guys have more data when it gets to 10. If it's not her, it's her, or it could be both. So pass.
Thank you. Player number 4, your minute.
Okay, so we don't nominate anyone else. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 vote for 1. Everybody else vote for 4. And don't you dare to miss it. And you're gonna cover, okay? You're just watching cover. Especially those beautiful. All right, so I think 3 is Mafia, but I'm not overly sure. I would say 80%. Right? Yeah, we can check because it's maybe not him too.
10 seconds.
Okay, I'm not playing number 2 so far, but not very strong.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Mamba. Player number 5, your minute.
Number 1, no idea what your speech was about. Like there was too much like signals and gestures and stuff and D&D stuff. So 2, having a D&D night, you're gonna invite the entire Mafia club. Yeah, you're gonna cook us some nice Colombian food. 3, Mafia again. 4, your speech was like so slow, like you were like super slow, and you're like, oh, 3 is like Mafia, and I'm not sure. 80% is like, very close to like being pretty sure they're Mafia. So speech was just incoherent, inconsistent, slow, just very bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're dark or not. Your speech was bad, that's what I'm saying. You can be red and have a good speech, but your attitude now, you want me to say that you're dark.
10
Like,
seconds.
makes me think you're dark. And I heard a noise coming from this side, so maybe you can touch on that. I'm not sure exactly, but...
Your minute over. Player number 6, your minute.
I actually fully agree with what 3 said. Laughing is a sign of nervousness, and anyone who laughs is Mafia. Having said that, 4, I didn't really like your speech, but I do want to play with you. I did think it was a little bit like, what do I say? And then you lost it. You're normally quite good even turn 1, even in an early position.
I do want to play with 2 because I think 2 is the reddest so far. But I did like 5's analysis. I just never feel like I can play with 5. One of the things that I'm bringing from a previous game, one of the experiences that I'm bringing from a previous game, is if you're a townie, but you're actively hindering the town, you're still playing for evil. Oh yeah, Chip. If you're a townie and you're hindering the town, you're still playing for evil. And what 3 is doing with this
10
continued
seconds.
attempt to try and, whatever it is, confuse everyone, I don't think it's a very townie play, even if they are. Pass.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Mr. Logic. Mr. Blonde, your minute.
Alright, so 3 is either Mafia or a liability for the city. Because he's playing chaotic and he's not playing with the city. He was taught in the previous game by several people that he has to play with the city if he's a citizen, and now he comes up with the same thing. So I think he should go on the next one. If he's not dead, hopefully Mafia kills him. You didn't even have a speech. You suspiciously invited her to D&D. Does that mean Mafia? Not so sure. I like that you tried to explain the split vote, just in case, but it was going to be explained anyway. You said that you were against her. I didn't quite understand. No? Okay, then I misheard. And you heard a noise about him, but you didn't mention anything about the
10
noise.
seconds.
Your logic was correct about number 3. I agree with you. I think he should go next round. Pass.
Thank you very much. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Kate, your minute. Let's just start.
Yes, thank you. So I'm gonna listen 9 and 10 for sure. So one, I like not what he said, so she said, what you're trying to figure out. So you ask me questions, you're checking who is who, so it's a kind of investigation. What number 2 said, I didn't like too much. Yeah, sorry about that. We just, like, of course on number 2, it was nothing to say too much about. Number 5 says, two speech was great. No. On number 2, there is not much to say. So, and plus, 5 said something about 4, I don't remember, but I like the speech of 4. So I'm playing with 4, I'm playing with 1. 6 said, I don't like what 4 said, but I play with you. It's strange. Like, you don't like what she said, but you at the same time you play it. You know, it's a strange logic. So number 7, it's
10
a good
seconds.
point about like 3 you should play with the city if you are a player. So far you're on the dark side. So for me, I would say check between 5, 6.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Mr. Kate. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Number 1, too early to actually judge you on a color. So, but your speech wasn't giving much on the dark side still. You, I'm not gonna talk about you. No. Play number 3. If you want to use the strategy, be consistent because you actually change a little bit. Body language is different since if I compare the other 2 games that you play with the same strategy. So I'm not really sure about you. Play number 4, defending herself, was actually explaining everyone what to do. Was more on the red side, yeah, but still, you know how it is with you, so let's see. Play number 5, yeah, he started saying that he wasn't fully agreeing with play number 4. Trying to attack, but like you deviate a little bit more, so like I'm not pretty sure if it's something to actually think of or not, because you were less chaotic than before. Play number 6. I think you're actually a little bit more genuine, but I'm not pretty sure what to say. I like your analysis. It was different. I agree with what you said. Number 3.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much. Miss Reggie, your minute.
Okay, 1, no colour, you had nothing to speak, I can't play with you. Number 2, I thought your speech was a little bit, like, you were more boisterous, so for me that's more red, with how you play with more red. Number 3, I have to agree with what people are saying in the city. You usually are very analytical, love the vibe though. Number 4, you are probably my most, probably second most red player on the table, because number 8 is actually my most red player on the table at the moment, because you have very strong analysis. Very, very strong. Like you were very clear in your points, and you're holding to that. For me, another person that is more weirdly leaning more red is actually number 5, because whenever he is actually dark, he plays more chaotically, but he actually had analysis and he tried. Sitting at number 5, he actually tried to talk about the other people. So weirdly, I think he's more on the red side.
10 seconds.
Number 6, you kind of talked about stuff for a little bit. Like, I didn't totally disagree with what you said. Number 9, I have to disagree with some of your points.
And your minute is over.
there.
Thank you very much for your speech. Miss Reggie. Now, we're going to enter into split voting. We've got, again, player number 1 and player number 4. So, who wants to vote against player number 1? That's 5 votes. Thank you very much. And who wants to vote against player number 4? 5 votes. Perfect. Okay, player number 1, you've got 30 seconds.
Darkest on number 6, not because I think that it is, yes, a very funny bit to say the people who laugh at Mafia, ha ha ha. That's also something you would definitely do. You've spoken about calling yourself as Mafia. I think there's a very high chance that you're doing that you're trying to do some kind of weird test on us. Redis on 8.
10
I don't
seconds.
necessarily agree with your analysis, but I think that you have been analysing people the entire time and has been visually present. I think 3, if no better candidates.
And your 30 seconds over. Now, Miss Mamba, player number 4, your 30 seconds
So
now.
you covered 3, who covered 6? Because he didn't vote. He did? He did, okay. Alright, so playing 1, 10, 8, 5. So we don't check number 3 because number check was trying to break the split. We don't check him, he is dark, right? So
10
check number
seconds.
6 because 8 was speaking alright. Not enough for you to ask him to check him. Not enough. That's why I'm checking.
And your 30 seconds over. Thank you very much for your speech, Miss Mamba. Now, we're going to again vote against player number 1 and then against player number 4. So, who wants to vote against player number 1? That's 5 votes, perfect. And who wants to vote against player number 4? Perfect, that's 5 votes. Okay, now, good night, everybody.
No.
Who wants to vote against player number 1 and 4? Come on, don't be shy. Okay. Okay. And so, but only Mafia, show me your pistols. Okay, so, and there we go. Player number 1, player number 2, player number 3, player number 4, player number 5, player number 6, player number 7, player number 8, player number 9, player number 10. Thank you, Mafia. Now, Dawn wakes up and looks for Sherry. Thank you, Dawn. Now, Sherry wakes up and looks for the Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Now everybody sleeps. Okay, perfect. So now, player number 2, unfortunately you got killed. You've got, I mean, you can speak, so I do not able to count.
5,
Uh-huh.
3,
Uh-huh.
8.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your guess. Everybody wakes up. Wakey, wakey. Okay, so we've got player number 2 who got shot, unfortunately. So player number 1, your minute.
Sheriff, check 5. I'm back. So at least you get 1 out. After that, I would say Mafia and A, be careful in this. I feel like one of you is seeing each other. So just be careful, open mind on that one. I also saw 3 because of the split vote, like the split vote. I think like you should know this by now. That's very silly. However, you did say the split vote, but maybe it's to 5, people. Can you please, Mamba, let me talk? Out of you two, I'm not feeling
You must
much.
say
Oh
I'm
my
red.
God! Between you two, I'm
Miss
not sure
Mamba,
exactly.
one warning.
Maria. Between you
First
two,
warning.
I know exactly, but it's giving me more rage, Maria, than you. And that's it. But I didn't say because I'm not sure.
5
I
seconds.
just didn't like the vibe. It was the same vibe that 5 was giving me.
Okay, and your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Tonga. Okay, and today we're going to start with the speech of player number 3. Player number 3, your minute.
Okay, you three are either really bad or you don't know how to focus. I spent 5 seconds making a dumb joke and 55 seconds making a judgment. So that tells me you're either really bad players or you are Mafia tactic. Nomination. I'm nominating number 10. I'm gonna stick with that, but I am
Accept that.
okay, and I'm suspicious of 5, 6, 7. I say this: 5 and 6 are on the same team, so either they're both Mafia or they're both red. I'll tell you why in the next round if I'm wrong. Stay in touch. Stay whatever. Pass.
Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mon. Miss Mamba, your minute.
I don't even want to talk about it. Number 3, who you think is dark, nominated me against any rules. So, if I must be red for you if you think that 3 is dark. Questions? The same with number 8. Number 8 was trying to save. He actually saved the split twice. So forget about number 8. Okay, I nominate player number 5.
Nomination accepted. Player number 5. Thank
5
you.
is dark check. Not even discuss anything about it. So number 6, something he just did off the same, right? No. It was he just focused. He asked about 8. No, sorry, I forgot what it. I forgot.
10 seconds.
Anyway, okay. So 2 thought it maybe 8, and what she said? 8, 3, and she checked 5. But 8.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Mamba. Okay, so Mr. President, your minute.
Yeah, quite bad news, Tua is not the sheriff. She's just doing that same strategy that was tried a few weeks ago when she hits herself for the first time. I'm not the sheriff, saying I'm the sheriff. But, your speeches have been very bad. Like, you can't, just because I'm saying like 4 has a bad speech doesn't mean I think she's dark. It means I think her speech is dark, even when you're trying to say that I'm dark because I say her speech is bad, so I just think she's dark, but that's not the case. 7, you forgot to vote as well. You were supposed to vote against 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vote against 1. That's how it goes. Yeah. How does the split vote? Yeah, I vote. It's always like this. That's no. It's for anything from like the first player after vote. That's how it always is.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much. Your minute is over. Yeah, but you can go.
It's too late.
Yeah, too late. Thank you very much for your impact. Mr. Logic, you've got a minute.
Well, 5 and 3 I think need to go. I want to talk to you mostly because I think you're more suspicious of me, and probably rightly so, but I actually think you're very red. So, I play with Mamba because I think Mamba is a very good player. I thought her beginning speech was bad, but I want to align with her until I can get a really good idea of whether she's good or whether she's bad. That's it, right? So that's hopefully that explains that deal there. 3, breaking the split vote. People are voting you out not because they think you're suspicious because of what you said, but because of what you did, and the fact that you didn't even acknowledge that and then voted for 10 who nobody had suspicion on was really sus. Now I want to appeal to you. 6 was the sheriff check. It should have been the sheriff check. I'm the most sus player on the table. Nobody has revealed to me. Nobody has gone hard on me either. I am happy to go. I think it was 2. I think 2 check 5, right? That's why I trust 2.
7 seconds.
Right, yeah. So if 2 isn't the sheriff, I trust 2 100%. If 2 isn't the sheriff should have checked me and they didn't. I could still be.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Blonde, your minute.
I had you on the red side, but that was the least logic thing that you said. You said about sheriff should check you, but then you trust that she was the sheriff, so that makes it all weird. I'm gonna nominate number 6.
Nomination accepted.
Because number 5 is gone already and he was next to go, so I'm gonna nominate number 6. Even though I think number 3 should also go, his faulty logic it was just way too much. And on this side of the corner, I don't know, I'm gonna play with Mamba. I think she's red. I think you're red, even though you haven't did much. Which lets me that there's at least 1 or 2 Mafia here. I don't know, it depends. I don't know if this is just me.
10 seconds.
Yeah, no, I think that red 8 is also red. That pass.
Thank you very much for that. Now, how do I reset this? Okay. Player number 8, your minute.
Yeah. So nobody gonna go this round because number 5 already left. Yeah. Because so you can nominate 6. It doesn't matter in this round. But at least you show what your position. So I like what 10 and 4 are saying, and 1 for me is on the red side. So 5 was dark. 2 is the sheriff, and she can't be fake sheriff. There is no point to kill fake sheriff on the first round because she should give and she gave 5 dark, and he actually left because it was obvious. He is dark, he's left. That's it. So there is no questions. And I don't know why it was raised in the first place. So yeah, exactly.
10 seconds.
So that's why I'm playing with 7 as well. Well, it's just I just trying to collect.
And thank you very much. Your minute is over. Thank you, Mr. Kate. Now, Miss Phoenix, your minute.
So far, my team will be 8 and 7. I want to take you. Your team is just like I'm not pretty sure if you actually see him play number 8 as a red, but I think it is. Because you said like just listen to him. That's why. But I think she actually isn't seeing you as a red player. Yeah, I'm correct. We'll give you that. Okay. So, other than that, 3 speech makes no sense. 6, I don't know if you're confused or not, but there's something going on there that I'm not quite sure that what you actually using as an argument because that was clear. Why usually be the actual check of the sheriff when 5 was actually obvious. A lot of people said like, yeah, he is acting odd. Yeah, there's not going to be no elimination to the table. Between those 2, shall I go with
10
the legacy and
seconds.
say there was a little bit more of darkness on here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because actually for me, Will was a little bit more reddish.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Phoenix. Miss Reggie, your minute.
I love how we're so deep in this game. We're calling people by their first names. Anyway, for me, I actually really want to swing with 1 because you've been asking me like really nice questions about who you think who I think is red, dark, blah blah blah. And for me, the hate on 6 is kind of hard to say now just because we don't have a sheriff, so we can't check for sure. But I don't understand why he wasn't checked. He makes a good point of being like, I was the darkest, why was I checked? Which is true, it rings true for me, because for me, 8 is the reddest player on the table, and I think that potentially you might be a victim because you are, and that's why I said like you've been pushed to the top, really. And so, but you like 4? Yes. And I like 4.
10 seconds.
And I think you have really good analysis, but you're conflicting with 6, so that's conflicting for me. But I think 7 is a really red, solid red, just because.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Reggie. And now we're going to finish with Mr. Slayer. Thank you.
This game left me behind at some point. I was so drawn up in sign language with other people, I missed the sheriff reveal. I'm just going to say that now, so very recognize not full capacity. I've warmed to a bit. I still think that's the thing you would do. I think the other people pointed this out. It wasn't just the Don joke, it was also nominating someone who hasn't spoken yet. Which I understand your reasoning. I still think it was a bad play. I am probably reddest on 8 and 10. And based on the connections of that, I don't know. But based on the connections I feel like I've seen formed, that would mean
10 seconds.
that would it's 5, 3, and 9. But I that's not me. Like that's just if we calculate based on who's trusting who, which is probably wrong somewhere.
And thank you very much for that. Now, there won't be any votes because player number 5 just yeah killed himself, you know, whatever. Anyway, so night falls upon the city. Let's see who they're going to kill.
You know that I'm leaving.
Okay.
It's only for sure.
But only Mafia, raise your pistols.
You know that I'm leaving. It's only
And
for sure.
there we go. Player number 1, player number 2, player number 3, player number 4, player number 5, player number 6, player number 7, player number 8, player number 9, player number 10. Thank you, Mafia. Now Dawn wakes up and looks for the sheriff. Thank you. Now sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. Perfect. Thank you, sheriff. Okay, so city, wake up. Now, unfortunately, player number 8 got shot. So player number 8, you've got 1 last minute. And it begins now.
Yeah, that's interesting. So far 10 and 4 speaking good, red. But you don't know. Anyway, so listen carefully for number 3. So 3 is just doing, not playing with the city. Even if you know dark, you should, like if you are red, you should play with the city. I'm thinking actually, like when I said that, I'm thinking second version. Second version for me is 10 and 4 together. Playing is maybe, I don't know. So you're attacking 3 reasonably, you're attacking 6 also reasonably. But it's yeah, I know, but no, I'm not saying you that. I'm just saying that if
10 seconds.
Because there could be 2 versions, like what if, and so 5 was dark definitely.
And that's it. Thank you very much, Mr. Katev. Okay, so now we're going to begin our new day with player number 4. Miss Mamba, your minute.
I nominate player number 6.
Nomination accepted, player number 6.
The reason being, because player number 6 said something like, what is if sheriff is not a sheriff? Doesn't make sense. So we need to understand the difference between what person said and like not the difference, like logic of the second priority. So why he said it. So why potentially he could say that like what if number 2 was the sheriff? That is absolutely make no sense. Plus, as I said before, on a 0 round, number 8 did good, even though he didn't pick whatever art, he was dark actually. But number 6 was asking to check number 8. So number 8 was not talking dark enough for this. So that's why I think that whatever number 6 said, it's a dark speech. However, if it's not him, who is? So I'm absolutely playing with 7 and 10. without no doubts. If 6 is dark, well, if it's 6 is probably 6 and 3, but if not, 1 or 9. Who's covering 9? Sorry. You covering.
Sorry.
6 covering 1.
Your 1.5 minute is over, sorry. Okay, player number 6, your minute.
Oh, I nominate 3. I don't understand why we haven't
Nomination
pushed up
accepted.
3 a lot harder. Now, just to clear everything out, the reason why I said that 2 was the sheriff, 2 might not be the sheriff, whatever, 3 had doubts about whether 2 was the sheriff, to go as far as voting for 10, who is red. Why? Why? If there are any doubts that 2 was not the sheriff, they would have checked me. I did not get checked. 2 is the sheriff, guaranteed. 5 is dark. That's it. That's it. Why not push on 3? Like, genuinely, they broke the split, they had a terrible speech. I have no idea why. They called me out along with 5. Like, I don't understand why not. Yeah, yes, I'm happy with that. Get rid of 3, get rid of me afterwards. Totally okay with that.
10 seconds.
I understand why there's a lot of red on me, but all I was doing was explaining that 2 had to be the sheriff to anyone who questions, such as people like 3. I don't know why we're not pushing on this a lot more.
Thank you very much for your speech. Now, player number 7, Mr. Blonde, your minute.
So be careful because if we're merely critical, if we kill number 3 and he's not Mafia, and there's, imagine let's say it's number 9 and number 6, let's suppose. They're gonna kill somebody. They're gonna kill somebody and it's gonna be... So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I agree. We should go for number 6 and I wanna hear what you say. You better have a very, very convincing thing to not to be a Mafia. Also, I'm very suspicious on 6. I'm very suspicious on 6 and 9. I think it's just chaotic and confused or whatever. I'm thinking who would be the person, the most likely person, to kill number 2 on the first round.
10 seconds.
You see where I'm going, right? So, pass.
Thank you. Player number 9, your minute.
Alright, so yeah, I agree with number 6. I wonder who is next because what I'm thinking is, okay, my team is definitely you, playing number 7. I'm playing with you since the beginning. I want to take you on my team, yeah, but you know how it is. It's like what he was saying about you two being together throws me off. Get your argument about playing number 2. But she said she put me as a reddish. She will be able actually to read me. So I get your point, yeah, sure, makes sense. But I wouldn't do that. Because that argument has been used in the past against me. So what I'm confused is who actually in the last speech put player number 8 as the reddish. Because that actually threw on the speeches of saying who actually is gonna get killed. And there was 2 people there that said, player number 8 is the reddish on
10
the table.
seconds.
Player number 8 is the reddish on the table. Just think about it. You hear that part? Who was actually saying who was the reddish player on the table? These 2. They were saying that in their
And
speeches.
your minute is over. Thank you very much. Miss Reggie, your minute.
I've been saying that since the beginning because he had the best speeches out of everyone. So for me, that raised him up and that makes him perfect for a Mafia kill. Yes, so I think 6 should go now because I don't know that it's super critical. Depending, 5 is obviously really dark. And I'm playing 4. I've been playing 4 the whole time. I love 7 because I think you have very good questions and very good what ifs as well. So for me, my dark is 6 and 9 at this point because that I think makes 3. Yeah, but like if that's the case, then 3 is automatically red, is he not? Because if you two are dark, then it makes him red. Because it's opposing. You even nominated him. It's opposing.
10
and
seconds.
she's also. So, why 9 dark? Just because the logic didn't make that much sense.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much for your speech. Player number 1.
I don't like how the energy turned with that. I think that at the start of the round there was a strong argument for 3 being dark. And I think that there was not disagreement with that, which makes it weird that we would go after 6. I am now inclined to distrust 4 and 7 because they were pushing that movement to go to 6 if the darkest side of the round, I think most people were on 3. I think it makes sense to eliminate the darkest and then sort it out by round. If you eliminate the second, I'll get you. If you eliminate the second darkest, then suddenly you still, but 3 is still the darkest. So I think going 6 first would be a strange move. I'm going to nominate 7. Because I think that 4 and 7 are playing together. I'm no longer thinking that. What? You think 7's good? I don't know. I like you two turning the energy and seeing that topple was really strange.
5 seconds.
I'm darkest on you too.
And thank you for your minute. Now, Mr. Mon, your minute.
All right. I'm gonna address your thing because I missed the sheriff being whatever, and I thought somebody else is the sheriff. You actually thought it's you because you were very firm with pointing out on 5, which I have the suspicion. But anyway, I agree the way you pulled out these two. I think that made a lot of sense. Your logic did not make any sense at all. You pulled me out as a dark, and then you nominated 7, which is ridiculous. I don't know what that means.
Well, nominating me was also ridiculous.
What is that?
Who is bad?
Who is bad? 6. I'm nominating 6. No, hang on. Sorry.
5 seconds.
10. I still nominate 10. Sorry.
Nomination 10 accepted. Okay, thank you very much. So, I'm going to go through the fouls. Miss Mamba 1, Miss Phoenix 1, that's it. Now, we're going to vote against player number 6, 3, and 10. Right? So, in that order, again, 6, 3, and 10. No more gestures. Fall.
7 was nominated
Huh? 7.
as well.
Yeah,
Last
okay.
nomination.
Okay, so we're going to
Take the
vote
fallout.
against player number 6, then 3, then 7, and then 10. Player number 7 fall. Yeah. Get a lawyer, I don't care. Okay, so player who wants to vote against player number 6? 4 votes. 1 second. Okay, perfect. Who wants to vote against player number 3? 2 votes. Too bad. And who wants to vote against player number 7? Nobody. And who wants to vote against player number 10? 1 vote. Okay, so unfortunately or fortunately, player number 6, you got eliminated. Your last minute begins now.
Is it actually 10 and 4? Is it actually 10 and 4? It could actually be 10 and 4. There is no reason to vote for me here except Mamba thinks so. That's literally the only reason. 3. What do you mean who's evil? It's always been 3. It's 3 and 4. It's 3 and 4, or it's 4 and 10. And if you've played me that well, that's amazing. But it's always, I haven't ever changed my position on this. There's no reason to vote for me. I understand that even 7 thought, maybe he's got onto something. There's no reason to vote for me except Mamba said so. That's literally the only reason. So I'm calling it, it's either 10 or 4. And the game has just been played. We've just been played. Or it's 3 and 4, and then 4 is
10 seconds.
That's it.
Thank you very much for your speech. Okay, night falls upon the city. Okay, Mafia, show me your pistols. And there we go. Player number 1, player number 2, player number 3, player number 4, player number 5, player number 6, player number 7, player number 8, player number 9, player number 10. Thank you. Don't wake up and look for the sheriff. Thank you, Don. Sheriff, wake up. Everybody wake up. Player number 7, you got shot. That's the truth. So you've got 1 minute, and it begins now.
Well, also obviously was the most ready player. I'm suspect about number 1 because he didn't play with everybody else. But so it's either 1 or there is 2 others that is not involved with 1. Just in case if he wasn't, there must be 2 others that it wasn't 1, and if it, I don't know. I think 3 is just confused, and we started from the wrong foot, and then we are following up on that. And he's trying, but he is just confused. So I'm suspected that 1, or maybe what he said on about 10 and 4. I don't know. I'm also guessing that maybe 9 because 2 was there in the first round.
10 seconds.
It's very complicated. So what I think is that I'm actually guessing 1.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much for your speech, Mr. Blom. And we begin the new day from the speech of player number 9. Player number 9, your minute is started.
I just know what's everything's going to win number 3. What threw me off with 1 is that he was always supporting 8, she was always supporting 6. They both together. It throws me off a little bit that they actually were the only ones that actually both together. 7 will say even for the body, yeah, I think there's something off with 1, I'm not sure. I don't think you can be that, how do I call it, calm and relaxed and actually involved with the city if you were a mafia, so no. My guess is between the 2 of you. I'm gonna nominate play number 1 just because of that, because you were supporting 6. I'm not sure if you actually were
Nomination player
covering
number
or
1
not.
accepted.
Play number 3, if you actually are a citizen, I want to hear a little bit more analysis. I want to hear a little bit more of you to actually see what's going on there, because we could be mistaken,
10
but your speech
seconds.
hasn't been actually really good through the game. You change a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's actually something that goes on the dark side.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much, Miss Phoenix. Miss Reggie, your minute.
So I have to go with the facts here. 9 always said that she was going to support 7. She's always she was 8 and 7, 8 and 7. I'm supporting them. You voted? Did you vote against 6? Okay. And then that makes it tricky because you did cover 6, and I mentioned that to you, and I said, so what do you think about 6? It's more red. So for me, it's between you 2. So I'm going to nominate number 3.
Nomination of
Because,
player number
but
3
we need,
accepted.
as a city, we need to be more collated on our voting, because it's at a point where, you know, you could have been right. There could be 2 mafias. And for me, if it is, because I've been playing with you the whole time, you've been right for me the whole time, and people saying like, oh, 4 or 10, 4 or 10. That doesn't ring true to me, considering we've been quite consistent the whole time. And you even said that we couldn't be this calm, collected, and involved with the city if we were mafia. So I think it's kind of deciding who we're going to vote between you 2. I'm more dark on 3, but...
And your minute is over. Thank you, Miss Reggie. Player number 1, you can start your minute.
So I want to clarify. Well, I wasn't saying you were the darkest by the end of the day. I'm saying at the start of the essay, everyone agreed you were the darkest. Maybe people started their speeches with obviously 3, but maybe we vote 6. And I think that's a weird thing to do. I think that's strange to vote for the second most likely over the most likely, and that implicitly to me, clear. I'm fairly red on you now. I'm probably darkest on Mamba. Okay, actually, sorry, I'm going to take it back. I'm reddest on you. I'm reddest on Phoenix. I kind of got one over by Mr. Logic's. It's either 4 and 10 or 4 and 3. I don't know which way. I don't.
10 seconds.
If I get voted out, that is the end. If there are still 2. If otherwise, I'm wrong. If we continue, we know.
And your minute is over. Thank you very much. Now, player number 3, your minute.
I want you to listen to me carefully. You can listen too. Who would kill her first? One of you 2, because you're playing with her. Playing with her a lot, so you know she's gonna pick up on your cues. So if you think if you know who you are, so if it's not you, then it's her. That's why I'll keep going her as a nomination. Now, if you don't agree with that, then I'm really wrong, but I suspect it's 10 is one of them, and I want you to nominate me too and kill the both of us. Because the worst case worst case scenario, there are 2 mafias are alive. If you kill one person, if it's the wrong person, the game is over. Do you understand the logic? Do you understand the logic? Yeah? So
10 seconds.
Kill us both, and then next round, I'm suspecting, I don't know, one of these 2. So I nominate number 10.
Nomination accepted. Thank you. Now, Miss Mamba, your minute.
Okay, so if we have 2 mafia, so you believe I'm red, right? Well, you have to make a decision. So we cannot be too dark, both dark, we cannot be dark, because it would be too obvious to do it. That's what number 9, and it was actually the only argument against her. Okay, so 1 is against 9, 9 is against 1. No, I think 3 may be red, but he have to go because you don't have other dark. So if 6 was red, if 5 the only one who is dark, and if it's 2, but there is no Sam? 9, no, okay. 9 and 1 cannot be in the same team.
10 seconds.
And 3 cannot be with 1 and cannot be with 3, right? Okay, 1 is going.
Thank you. And the minute is over. Now, we're going to enter the campaign, so like with the voting. Yeah, we're going to so in this order: player number 1, player number 3, player number 10. I repeat: player number 1, player number 3, player number 10. So, who wants to vote against player number 1? Thank you. 3 votes. Who wants to vote against player number 3? 1 vote. And who wants to vote against player number 10? Okay, whatever. Player number 1, your last minute.
I think that might be a Mafia victory. I don't know who. Pass.
Thank you. And I declare the end of the game. Mafia won. Player number 5, player number 9, player number 10. Those are Mafias. Player number 9 was Don.
2 is Sheriff.
And Sheriff was player number 2.